Alright, so in this video, we're going to be going over the top 3 best ways of making money in Grand Theft Auto this week alone, which is going to be dealing with the Acid Lab and the Freak Shop. So the very first thing that we're going to be looking at is the Dax mission. So you guys can go ahead and go into an invite-only session, pop open your phone, call up Dax, and request a job from Dax. So there's going to be 5 different jobs that Dax can give you, so those are going to be random. And right now, the Dax missions are dishing out double cash and double RP. So that means for every Dax mission that we complete, which we can go ahead and do a Dax mission every day in Grand Theft Auto, so that's every 48 minutes in the game. So we can go ahead and call up Dax, request one of these jobs, dishing out double cash and double RP, and these jobs are going to be dishing out $100,000+, well, $100,000 to be doing this, because regularly these jobs only do about $50,000, so we're just going to go ahead and double that. So for this one in particular, I had to go out and take a picture of some sort of boss that I ended up killing, and then from there we're gonna have to go ahead and find some sort of truck, and then from the truck area we're just gonna grab that truck and then take it to wherever Dax is telling us to take it. And then also doing these missions and not dying does count towards your career challenge here in Grand Theft Auto. So we got the truck, we killed the boss, we took the picture, and now we're out of here for the delivery. So once we do deliver this, it's gonna tell us to leave the area for some weird reason, because we gotta leave it with those hippies right there. So we're gonna grab one of these 4-wheelers and we're gonna take off. Now, notice in the upper right-hand corner, I'm gonna receive $100,000 right now. So granted, these opportunities are gonna be leaving the game, but you could always be doing this little run right here, which is still gonna be making some decent money. So right there, we got $100,000, and you can do that once again every 48 minutes in the game, calling up Dax and requesting one of those missions, which there's going to be 5 random missions that he can give you. Now, the next thing that I want to go ahead and take a look at is going to be one of the most easiest jobs, once again, dishing out double cash and double RP. So this is going to be a last dose mission, and this is going to be called checking in. I did make a video talking about this recently, seeing how this is going to be one of the easiest jobs you can be doing right now. It seems as if these jobs are stuck on normal mode, but just by completing this, you will be making roughly over $30,000 depending on how long you're actually spending in the job. So here we go. We're just going to go ahead and start this up. These are completely solo methods, by the way, that you can be doing in an invite-only session, and or just, starting up submissions right here, so you don't have to worry about any other players griefing you whatsoever. So from here, we got a couple different options. We're just going to be taking our, like an armored car maybe, or something like that. And you can just drive right up here, right to the yellow circle. Seems to be that I got shot, but it glitched out anyways. And I'm just going to yeah, that's weird, huh? So this is a really easy mission, because all it does is require you to go to this location here, I would say in the Vinewood Hills, and then from there it's just gonna be a shootout. So we got to listen to the doctor talk for, like a minute or something. He's gonna keep yapping, whatever, and then there's gonna be an area back here that you're gonna want to go ahead and hide behind so you do not die, and then you can go ahead and start collecting the RP from killing all the NPCs, which will be a little bit difficult, mind you, because you're gonna be tripping balls at this time. So Dax is going to be off to the left, and I think Luchador is going to be off to the right of you. So you're definitely going to want to go ahead and, watch them, make sure they don't die. And there you go. We got doppelgangers coming in. Going to go ahead and take those out. Got the shotgun, got the MG, also got the special machine gun and some other weapons. I think the shotgun's pretty good, though, for doing this. Alright, so there it is. We have survived, and just by doing that mission, which didn't take very long whatsoever, we did collect the $32,000. So right now, we're sitting on $132,000. The missions necessarily are just going to be good for running while you're sitting there waiting for your Acid Lab and or waiting for those Dax missions to come back right there, because 3 of those right there will end up netting you, the $100,000 that you got for the Dax job potentially too. So the main thing that we're going to be going after here this week, which is going to be ending soon from the recording time of the video, is going to be the Acid Lab cell missions once again, which those things are dishing out double cash and double RP. So everything that we're going over in this video is going to be dishing out the double cash and the double RP. So definitely something we want to be taking advantage of. I've made plenty of videos here, and we'll be making more, of course, on telling you guys how to exactly run your Acid Lab here. You, of course, want to go up to the dripper, have that thing going, pay for your supplies, which is only going to be like $60,000 a pop. Well worth it right now because the fact of the acid lab, you know, sell missions dishing out the double cash and the double RP. And I'm not even doing this in a public session. If I was doing this in a public session, I would be making something more like towards $1 million. But just to be on the safe side here, we're just going to go ahead and do this for safety's sake in an invite only session, because we know that there's not going to be any other players trying to blow us up. So from there's only 3 different, you know, sell missions that you can get. You can get the newspapers, you can get this one right here, and or you can get the regular, you know, I would say just the one-stop drop one where you go into a parking structure. You guys know what I'm talking about if you've been doing acid lab sell missions. And then from here, all I gotta do, don't even have to worry about the cops. I just have to get away from the little scene right there. But if you were worried about the cops, something that you would want to do is go ahead and call up Lester and request a job before you actually even start up most of anything in Grand Theft Auto, because with that Lester job, you can actually get rid of the cops in GTA. So right there, that was $700,000+. So right there, I'm sitting on close to $850,000, more towards $840,000. But still, that's almost $1 million that I've made in the game, and it was actually pretty easy for me to go ahead and make that money just by dealing with the acid lab and the freak shop missions and stuff like that, the double cash and double RP, which is always something you guys want to be taking advantage of when they come into the game, is the double cash or the triple cash or even the 5 times potentially. But you definitely want to stay away from the taxi, which is dishing out the 5 times. That's not going to be worth it. This is what's going on. So you want to be doing this for the remainder of the week until I make another video talking about what's the next best way of making money in Grand Theft Auto Online. But if you enjoyed this video and it was helpful in any way, be sure to hit the like button on the way out. Think about subscribing, of course, to the channel if you are new, so you don't miss out on daily Grand Theft Auto 5 online videos. But from there, thank you all for watching and supporting the channel. My name is GRAVESIGHT, and I'll see you in the next one. So peace!